always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Sooners buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Takes the handoff. It's up. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Shotgun. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Despite the upset of Alabama last season, Brent Venables' Oklahoma team took a step back, just his 2nd losing season since 1998. That makes this season about Boomer sooner and not later.
They've got to get the quarterback position right. When you think Oklahoma, David, we think about guys like Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts. They need to get that quarterback position solidified if they're going to make the next step in the SEC.
Well, and that's why you went to the transfer portal, got the #1 guy, got a new OC, like a lot of new faces in Norman, but how can Brent...
And the defense makes it play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The short hands, it's Gibson. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Trying to do it on the ground. Got the first down and more. The Sooners get it past the sticks. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal. You don't. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty. That's why rivalries are so fun.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Quickly complete.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
And the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Mateer. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the football.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal.
All out of space. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to... in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down, looking for more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. A host of defenders.
You're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Gives it on the option. It's a running room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finding an escape route. Wide open spaces. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's up. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Ahead. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the... Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burks. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They've been running it, but now the pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got him still on his feet. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. The Sooners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Touchdown, Sooners! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. The pitch. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Excellent pass by the back on the option. No midseason cut. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for for a big loss.
Quick completion on the out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the running back from the shotgun. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Quarterback running on the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads it downfield. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to...
Yep.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Nudges ahead.
That was lunch.
Out to the 16. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Finding open areas.
Nice.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball
I'm up
back and preserve
24
time
to
for their
14
offense.
late in the
Setting up
fourth.
for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Burks. Ripping off a pretty good chunk.
I'm up 24 to 14 late in the fourth. That'll be back-to-back losses for Texas because they lost at Florida last week.
Looking for a physical attack from the gut.
And here's the mindset.
Yeah, they're
offense.
undefeated.
Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning on the Jets. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. It was the Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's strange.